All right. Hey, YouTube, I'm Lucky, and in today's video, we're going over the only shotguns that matter inside Destiny 2 for PvP, and specifically, we are focusing on pellet shotguns. So I was thinking about adding slug shotguns to it, but I just feel like the two different archetypes are so different. So in today's video, we're focusing specifically on the 4 pellet shotguns that matter and their exact god rolls. 3 out of 4 of these weapons are craftable, and so I also wanted to bring you a video covering the exact god rolls of these weapons. First, and the most important one to mention, of course, is the Wastelander, probably the best shotgun in the game, the most used one at least. And if you haven't used it yet, it is so strong. Its origin trait is really good with hot swap. Switching to this weapon while you're damaged strongly increases its handling for a short duration. That synergizes really well with rocking a shotgun in general. And then you have opening shot and slide shot with it, which make it so good. We'll throw assault mag on there to get a little bit more rate of fire on it. Not to mention we get a little bit of stability, which would affect flinch and stuff. We'll throw full choke on it and a ranged masterwork to get that 5 out of 5 godroll Wastelander. Of course, you can craft this bad boy, so best of luck to you out there farming dares for those red box weapons. Now that's in the kinetic slot though, so we're going to go to the energy slot and go over the best shotgun in the energy slot. That is the Found Verdict. Not a weapon that you can craft. It doesn't have an origin trait on it. It has opening shot, surplus. The reason why is because these aggressive frames have really poor handling, so we're going to put as much handling on it as we possibly can. We're going to go with surplus. We're going to go accurized rounds, barrel shroud for that plus 10 handling, and probably a handling masterwork. You could also go ranged. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I particularly want as much handling as I could possibly get on this thing because they're so rough now. They've basically nerfed them a bunch. Bungie's nerfed them a bunch, and handling feels really, really good on these aggressive frames. And this is such a good shotgun. This is my personal favorite thing to use whenever I'm using a kinetic primary ammo weapon. I'm rocking the Found Verdict with it most times. Like this weekend in Bannerfall, we're rocking Found Verdict, right? Moving on to the next one, though. This is also in the energy slot, and this is a good alternative if you don't want to grind out Vault of Glass for this Found Verdict. You can get the Without Remorse, and you can craft this bad boy as well. It has a really nice roll in it. You can go Fragile Focus. You could also go Elemental Capacitor if you wanted to get like really high handling on it. It's not bad, but you also have to then rock an Arc subclass, which if you are rocking an Arc subclass, then go that route. It might feel really good. But if you're not, or if you want just a roll that works for all subclasses, Fragile Focus is the way. Of course, you're going to get the enhanced version. We're going to get Enhanced Threat Detector, use Accurized Rounds. We're going to go Corkscrew Rifling. The reason why I do that is because you just get +5 to all the different benefits, the stability, range, the handling. All it works really well for this weapon. +15 stats is nice, and it makes the stats overall really, really, really good. And then we'll go with a Ranged Masterwork. You could probably go with a different barrel if you really wanted to, but overall I think that Corkscrew gives you the best benefits for this weapon. So I'm going to deem this as the God Roll and the third most important shotgun to have inside Destiny 2. And then without further ado, we'll go over the fourth and last one, which will be the Ragnhild D, another craftable shotgun. I know you probably don't see a whole lot of people using this, but it's actually really good, especially if you craft the right roll of it. We're going to be using Elemental Capacitor, and then we're going to be forced to use an Arc subclass to get that handling. Perpetual Motion, which is going to give us crazy amount of handling. If you think about it, you're going to get the +50 handling from this, and then you get +15 handling from the Perpetual Motion. I mean, we're going to be absolutely zooming with that handling. And then we got Accurized Rounds, so we get as much range as possible. And then we are going to go Rifled Barrel. And I know it seems really strange to use Rifled Barrel because it gives you a -15 to handling. And it's very rare to see people using this on shotguns these days. But you're going to use this because you get so much handling with the combination of Perpetual Motion and Elemental Capacitor combined with its just base handling that it has on it. And it's going to feel really nice even though you have Rifled Barrel. And it's going to give you that +10 range, which is going to make up for it not having super lethal perks like Opening Shot. We'll go with the Ranged Masterwork, and that is a wrap on our top 4. There's no other pellet shotguns in the game that I think you even need to worry about or grind for. If you can't get one of these 4 in the kinetic or energy slot, I would choose to pick one or the other, rather, is what I meant to say. Pick one or the other. I personally have a good roll of the Found Verdict and the Wastelander, but some of you will go Without Remorse and Ragnhild D. And let me know which shotgun you are using when you're out there playing Destiny 2 PvP. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Later.